Hi everyone, I'm going to explain what MintroAI is and how you can use the platform for your personal projects or your business sites. So MintroAI is a platform that you can create your smart contracts without any coding and with AI agents, but the codes are not AI written, so the system is pretty secure, and you can also interact with your smart contracts using the app. So this is our landing page, and here you can see our supported blockchains and how it works, how we can use the platform, what we can do, and you can also read the frequently asked questions right here. And by launching your D app, you can already create your smart contracts. So in the D app, you can see that I have connected my wallet here. Here we have a chat prompt window on the left-hand side and a form data on the right-hand side. What you can do here, you can toggle between modes, and you can also fill the forms. But we can start by creating a token for a vesting smart contract and see the app. So let's keep it simple, and let's create a token named HyperEVM symbol Hackathon and 3M supply. While we are waiting for the response, agents working behind, and if they detect something change on the state, they will automatically update the form like this, and it will ask you some further questions. Like this one. If you want your token to be mintable, burnable, or like any other features from this feature pool, you can already interact with AI and ask it to use a function, or you can just ask what is mintable. And you can also ask your fundamental questions like there is already blacklist function, but if it's harmful for your project, or should you use it, or is it common to use these features for a meme token or like any other projects. So it already explained what mintable is, and we can say that do it mintable. So here is it already updated, and if we are happy with our choices, we can just click create token, and by only approving one transaction, we will be deploying our token. Let me just approve. So after deployment, you will see your token details like this, and it's live on HyperEVM. We can just click and see it on Block Explorer. Yes, our token is created. So we can copy the contract address from here or from the app, but I just copy it from here. And let's say we are done with our token, and we can just create a vesting smart contract. I'm gonna just click vesting creation, and here we have another form data. We can also use this AI or just fill the form. Let's say test HyperEVM token contract address decimals 18, and let's say TG date today, and we can already see UTC time here, and total vesting amounts, let's say 100k. We can already configure some initial vesting recipients, and we can also change them in a later phase. But let's say for Cliff, let's have 1 month Cliff, and they do it daily vesting, and we can also give it 12 months of vesting period. And let's add ourselves as a vesting recipient, amount 1000, and we can just create our vesting smart contract like this. Since we are using Hyperliquid and small transactions go through the network, but we should wait for the big transactions like vesting creations, so it should take a while because we are using big blocks of HyperEVM. Let's create the vesting. I'm going to approve the transaction, and we need to wait a bit for the transaction to be deployed. And yes, contract has been created, and what we can do, we can just go to our dashboard. Here is our vesting smart contract, and this page is being created for every vesting creation. So as a project owner, you can create your vesting smart contract and give your users that URL, and users can reach the vesting platform and claim their tokens or interact with the smart contract and see the contract details here. So I'm seeing this page as a user, and I can see my active streams right here, and I can see contract info right here, contract address, contract token balance, token decimals, max supply, and total locked tokens. And here I can see TG is upcoming, and it's 15 minutes later, so I can already see my claim history right here after my claims. And since I have created the smart contract, I have an admin control tab right here, and I can interact with smart contract right here. So what I can do in this page, I can deposit some tokens to vesting smart contract to users be able to claim their tokens. Let's deposit some tokens here. So I'm gonna deposit 100k tokens. So I have to give approval first and deposit tokens afterwards. So I just approve the transaction, and we are waiting for the transaction to go through blockchain. So deposit is successful right now, and we can manage streams right here. We can add a new stream, or we can just add a batch stream. We can use text input right here, and we can enter addresses like this, and we can edit or cancel streams for a user. So let's use another address to add some streams and see their vesting page. So I have copied this address, got back to admin wallet, and let's add a stream. So this is the new user, and we can send, let's say, 2000 tokens. Let's do it 0 cliff, 24 months of vesting, and TG release. And let's say do it monthly, and we can just click to create a stream, and if I approve this, the transaction is going to blockchain, and now the stream has been created. I can just click done and add maybe batch create function. We can add creations before TG or after TG, but we can edit some functions only before TG, and after TG we can edit another functions as well. But let's add a batch stream. So this is second user, and I need to put other details as well. So amount is, let's say, 300, 2 months cliff, 12 months of vesting release, 20% of TG rate, and let's say 30 days of period. This is monthly vesting. So I can just copy this and add another line. So you can add here multiple streams per user, and you can just add some more, and we can also use our other address as well. So yeah, let's create batch streams. So batch streams are created, so I'm clicking done. If I go right now to my active streams, I can see my both streams right here. I can see the vesting start time after TGE. And let's go to edit one of my streams. So if I go to admin control and edit and cancel streams, I can just type here my user wallet address and search for the streams of that user. I can already see two streams. They already have different IDs, but I can see amounts, cliffs, release period, TGE rate, etc. So I can just click to edit, and I can just increase this one to 2000, and I can do release period 24 months. So if I update the stream, yes, it's now updated, so I'm clicking done. If I go to my active streams, I can already see it's increased to 2000 and see my other stream as well. So let's switch another user to see how other users see the page. So yeah, I have now connected to other user, and I can see already the streams and the IDs, but they don't see this admin control tab, but they can see contract infos and their claim histories, and we can edit their streams from our admin dashboard. So let's switch to our admin wallet. Right now we are on our admin wallet, and we can copy other user wallet address and cancel one of their streams before TGE. I have now copied the address, and let's go to see that user's streams. Yes, I can see 3 streams here, and let's say this vesting is too much and we want to cancel it, and we are before TGE right now. And we have a warning that it cannot be undone. And yes, stream successfully cancelled. We can see that TGE has started. So right now we can go to our active streams, and I can see my 2 streams here. I can select and claim, but let's claim one of them, or we can just claim all of the availables. So I want to claim the first stream, and by approving the transaction, I can claim my tokens. I just claimed my tokens, and if I click view on Block Explorer, I can see that I have received 200 HyperEVM tokens. And if I go back to the app, I can refresh the page to see it's already claimed, and I can see my progress bar right here. I have already claimed 200 Hackathon tokens. It's already TG rate, and I have claimed 10% of the tokens. I just didn't claim my second stream, and we can edit this stream or cancel it after TG as well. So let's search for that user. So we can see how many of the tokens has been claimed. And if I cancel this stream, since they have earned 40 Hackathon tokens so far, if I cancel the stream, the tokens will be sent to the user, and the future streams will be deleted. So I'm now canceling the stream. So stream has been cancelled, but if I click the view on Block Explorer, I can see that this 40 tokens has been sent to user because they have been already earned for that user, and I cancelled future streams of that user. So I'm going back to the app, and I'm going to click my streams, and I can see here that it's cancelled. So let's edit other users' streams as well. So I'm entering other user wallet address, and I can see 2 active streams right here, but when I try to edit it, I can see that I can't edit the TG rate because TG has been already started, but I can edit other details. So I can do it and edit the amount 400, for example, and do it daily. And yes, it is updated. So when I switch to other user, I can see that one of my streams has been cancelled, and I have 2 active streams. And I can claim all of them at once. So let's claim the tokens. So tokens have been claimed successfully, and if we go to see on Block Explorer, we can see that all the available tokens has been claimed. And right now they all have been claimed. So I can see my progress bar and see vesting start time here. And if I go to claim history, I can see that I have claimed 2 streams. They all in 1 transaction, but we have 2 event logs. We are emitting events for each update, and we can see them on the front end. And if we click contract info and scroll down, we can see that TG is already started, and total locked amount has been increased to 2,900. And we can already see contract balance is decreased because some tokens have been claimed. And also we are emitting some events for canceling streams, updating streams, or any other necessary updates. This vesting creation feature and the dashboard are the improvements we have done through this hackathon. But other than that, we also have some other features on this the app page. So we can go to the app by just deleting this vesting creation URL. And we also have a general purpose AI right here, which we can get some real-time data by using AI, also including on-chain data. So for example, we can ask it to show us the latest cryptocurrencies in the crypto market and their 24-hour changes. So let's wait for the response. And we can also ask some on-chain data, like how many holders does token have on Arbitrum, for example. So we can also ask some other questions like getting contract source code and analyzing its functions, or some security checks for an account, or current gas prices for a chain, like this. Or we can ask DeFi TVLs, or fear grid indexes, or any other example questions like this in the lists. And we can also ask other questions to our general purpose AI. Right now we are supporting creating tokens, vesting contracts, and general purpose AI, and we will expand app more and more every day. This is overview for that, and thank you for listening.